And I am Zachary Murillo. We are here to report the latest political news. Here in Nitrogen News. Let's start with the current update of COVID-19, Vita.
Yes, Zachary. It seems that all local governments in the capital region are set to prohibit the entry of unvaccinated adults and minors in malls, restaurants, and public transport for as long as the region remains under Alert Level 3. The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, announced on Monday.
Seems like the government is encouraging people to get vaccinated, which they should do. Anyways, the MMDA chairman, Virtaual Avalos, said that the Metro Manila mayors have agreed in principle that the unvaccinated and partially vaccinated individuals must remain in their home except for the essential trips under Alert Level 3 or higher. They will also be banned from indoor dinings and fresco dinings, hotels, and country clubs. He also said that the individuals must present their identification cards and vaccination cards upon entry in establishments.
It's like an enhanced community quarantine for the unvaccinated. It will be enforced while we are under Alert Level 3 to protect the unvaccinated, he said in the media briefing. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno said additional restrictions will be enforced in the city beginning in Monday.
Avalos explained that the MMDA is still finalizing the list of new restrictions, but it is giving a heads up so the local government units can prepare for the implementation. He added other local governments to set and issue ordinances. Now, let's look at the current incidents, especially this new year.
Indeed, a 13-year-old boy burnt his right leg and thigh due to a prohibited firecracker called boga. According to his cousin, the boy was putting alcohol in his boga when he spilled some on his shorts. And when he tried to light up the cracker, the shorts started burning. The boy was rushed to the hospital immediately. He obtained a second-degree burn and needs to be operated on. In the Bicol region, 7 people were wounded also by a firecracker. A boy got exploded on his heel when he stepped on a firecracker. He is now being treated in a hospital. The doctor said there was no need to amputate his leg. Another boy injured his eyelid when a fountain exploded.
Everyone should really be careful on fireworks because, according to the health department, the number of firework-related incidents is higher compared to the previous year. There are 153 cases of firework-related injuries, which is higher by 32% than in 2020, but 61% lower than in the 5-year average. Most of the people that obtain a firework-related injuries are male. The age range of the victims are from 2 to 74 years old. Most of the victims have injured their eyes or their hands. Some needed to amputate a part of their body due to the severity of their wounds. The majority of the wounded are just passers-by. There are also 18 cases of illegal discharge of firearms. Most of the cases were just civilians that fired a gun. There are 4 cases of stray bullets and one of the bullets hit a head of a victim.
I wonder what's happening on the political Zachary. Do you have any idea?
Yes, Vita. By the way, have you chosen who will you support? Because the Philippines began its 7-month election season for more than 18,000 positions from October 1, with presidential and vice presidential elections to be held on May 9.
Haha, not yet, but we have many personalities to choose from the elections. We have President Rodrigo Duterte's daughter, Sara Duterte Carpio, and retired professional boxer Manny Pacquiao. Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the son of former dictator Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos, who ruled the Philippines under martial law, was also registered, triggering some small-scale protests by human rights group in Quezon City on October 6.
Wow! This year's election was so exciting. While the election officials placed a tight restrictions and deployed 3,000 security personnel during the registration period, hundreds of Pacquiao supporters still gathered at the Sofitel area as he filed on the candidacy on October 1.
Election-related violence is also possible as some politicians may resort to violence to eliminate rivals. In 2009, the family of Maguindanao Province, then Governor, hired shooters to attack an election convoy, killing 58 people.
President Duterte has threatened to deploy the military to break the violence out. Furthermore, the spread of COVID-19 will be possible and the candidates will be keep an eye out of the supporters because they can defy restrictions.
It is said that the landscape of next year's national polls will be different from the previous election years as presidential aspirants are faced with challenges brought by the pandemic. While voter turnout will likely decrease as the coronavirus 2019 fears linger.
During the webinar of the Economic Journalists Association of the Philippines, or EJAP, the Management Association of the Philippines, or MAP, co-chair for National Issues Committee, Rizalina Mandarin, said that the choice of a leader has become much more critical in the upcoming election amid the weaker economy and fiscal position has deteriorated the impacts of pandemic.
Well, I think we covered it all exactly.
Yes, seems like we have to tune out now, folks.
Until next time, everyone, once again, I'm Justin Robbie Vita.
And I am Zachary Murillo. Until next time, back to family.